Welcome back, guys. It is Slacker here, coming to you with episode 12 of our duo franchise with Goldglover9. He is the Detroit Lions. I am the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to try to do something a little new. We're going to give you points based on your projections. So in a little bit, I will go over the league standings and who is in the playoffs. And if you guess on my channel the AFC teams that have made the playoffs, if you guess them correctly, you will get points. Same thing every single week of the playoffs except for the Super Bowl because there's no point. So, the Colts, the Browns, the Titans, and the Patriots, please comment down below on who you think is going to win, whether it be the Colts against the Browns and the Titans against Patriots, who you think is going to win. 49ers, Seahawks, Falcons, and Redskins. Go over to Goldglover9 video, posted at exactly the same time. Go over to his video and comment down below on who you think is going to win that. If you do win the most points out of all of the weeks, you will be our advisor for the offseason. Meaning, if you get the most points on the NFC side, you get the most points on Goldglover9's video, then you will basically kind of coach him or help him make decisions in the offseason. Same thing with me, the Colts, the Browns, Titans, Patriots, the AFC teams. If you get the most points with the AFC teams correctly, you will be my advisor. So you will tell me, hey, I really think you should go pick up a different wide receiver or something like that. And we'll kind of work together during the offseason to try to make our team better. Pretty awesome thing to do. It was Goldglover's idea. Thought it would be fun to get you guys involved, let you guys know that we do appreciate you watching the videos. We do like all the support. We hope you guys are enjoying the dynasty as much as we are. So to get started, the first game is going to be Saturday. Colts at the Browns. That's going to be an AFC game. Then the next game is going to be an NFC game. That's going to be on Saturday as well. That'll be the 49ers at the Seahawks. Sunday's games will be the Titans at the Patriots, so the Patriots home in Foxborough, and Falcons at the Redskins, so the Atlanta's going to travel to Washington to try to take on the Redskins. So make sure you guys get those picks in before Sunday, because Sunday we will be releasing the new video that will have the division in there. So make sure that you guys go check out Goldglover's video, and make sure that you comment on his NFC side. So that's going to be the wild card. If you noticed, me and Goldglover neither of us are in here. That's because we got buys and are already in the divisional playoff. We do not have to deal with the wild card. So kind of show you what is going on here. We finished the regular season at 13-3, made it to the playoffs, first round bye. Last week we lost against the Raiders, but that was with our second team, so we can't be mad about that. I mean, our second team played great. It stood a chance. I mean, we almost won. So not upset with that. We kept all of our players healthy, which is exactly what we want. Goldglover also got a bye week, and he won last week. If you did not see his video, go check it out. He won last week and made it into the playoffs. Right there, he went 9-7, won last week against the Packers, got him in to the playoffs, and actually got him a wild card bye. So he does not have to play this week. Neither of us do. So it might be kind of a short episode. There will be basically no gameplay. It'll just be me going over some stuff before we play our game next week on Sunday. So the Chiefs, we finished 13-3. We did lose our last game, but that is fine. 13-3. The Texans went 12-4. The Titans went 11-5. They're in the playoffs. The Browns 10-6. They won the AFC North. The Colts made it into the AFC South, just like in real life. They made it in as well. And then the Patriots won the AFC East, going 7-9. Since when? I mean, I know how they got in. They won their conference, but 7-9 and they made it in. But then you also look at the next three people: 7-9 AFC East, 7-9 AFC East, 7-9 AFC East. So all three of them finished 7-9, But the Patriots must have won the tiebreaker. I'm not 100% sure what the tiebreaker is in real life or in the game. But the Patriots made it in to the playoffs at a 7-9 record. And to be honest with you, they could win it all because they're, you know, the Patriots, and that's what they do. So that is the AFC. The NFC side, the Saints were the number 1 team on the NFC side by far, 13-2. Then the second place was actually Gold Glover with the Lions. He finished 9-7. That's good enough for second place and good enough to win the NFC North. So he got in. 9-7 Seahawks, 9-7 Falcons, 9-7 49ers. That's a surprise. And then 8-7 Redskins with a tie. So, I mean, there's like 8.5 and 7. So that's probably why they won. They won the NFC. And the Eagles, which is surprising because they won the Super Bowl last year. They finished 3-13. Buccaneers same at 3-13. So going over AFC North, the Browns made it in. They're in the playoffs. AFC South actually puts 3 teams in with the Texans, the Titans, and the Colts. Congrats to them. AFC East is going to be the Patriots making it in. AFC West is going to be us making it in. I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought the Chargers might have stood a chance at making it in, but they were not able to get in, even though they won their last 4 games in a row. The Lions made it in the NFC North. NFC South, the Saints and the Falcons both made it in. NFC East is just the Redskins. The NFC West, though, gets the Seahawks and the 49ers. So that's going to do it for the standings. Pretty good year, not going to lie, pretty good year. So we're going to go over the stats next, going to kind of try to look at how we did as a team and how we did as, our players did individually. So let's go to the whole NFL. We got Matt Ryan with the most passing yards by about 233. Yeah, 233 yards. Sorry if my math is off. I'm trying to do this on the fly. 233 yards more than anybody else, which is actually a pretty big deal, especially since they only had 583 attempts compared to some people that have 400. Or 600, sorry. So that's not bad. I mean, for 4,900 yards, he had 26-9. That's pretty good as well. Deshaun Watson came out hard. 30-6. That is really good. You cannot go wrong there. Deshaun Watson having a big season on Madden, having a decent season in real life. But 30-6, I think that's the best you're going to find. Baker Mayfield actually didn't do too bad. He went 30-15 and led the Browns to the playoffs. So we'll see how they do. Jared Goff and the Rams, he went 38-13. That's a lot of touchdown passes. Matt Stafford down here, 25-10. That's not bad at all. 68% completion. That's pretty good. Just over 4,000 yards passing. Gonna have to go down here a while to find Patrick Mahomes. Down here at 3,700 yards. Only had 290 completions. Only threw the ball 442 times. 33 passing touchdowns, 17 interceptions. 65%. Definitely the interceptions we need to work on. A lot of our passes were deep that got intercepted. So once we kind of shore up the short game, instead of just bombing it deep to Tyreek Hill or bombing it deep to Kelsey, I feel like once we get more weapons in the offense, once we solidify our run game, this number of passing interceptions will go down, and I'm hoping the passing touchdowns stay up there. 33 is not bad, especially since it's actually his first year. 36. I thought I saw 38. Yep, 38 by Jared Goff. I think that's the most. Nope. 39 by Tom Brady. Went 39-11. Also pretty good there. So that's what the passers look like. Rushing yards this year, Ezekiel Elliott's going to win that by about 299 yards over Le'Veon Bell, who's not even in the NFL right now. So, but anyway, he also had a very high average of 5.7 a game. 12 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott, definitely the best running back this year. Le'Veon Bell close behind, and Saquon Barkley getting in there. that's pretty good for him. He ran for almost 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. Got to work on that a little bit, but not bad for Barkley. Todd Gurley, Kamara up here. Marshawn Lynch actually making it up here with about 1,200 rushing yards. Kareem Hunt here at about 1,100. He probably would have gotten more. He probably maybe would have been the rusher of the year, but once he did what he did in real life, I benched him and I will be releasing him at the end of the year. So that's why he was not able to get any more yards or any more touchdowns. So that's why he's so far down there on the list. Going down even farther, Kerryon Johnson carried the ball 184 times for 781 yards. Did get 7 touchdowns. That's pretty good for the rookie from Auburn and the Detroit Lions. Let's see how much farther down here before we get to Damian Williams. 72 rushing attempts, 328 yards, and 3 touchdowns himself. So he had pretty good, carries once he got in the game, once he, got all the carries basically. So there's that receiving. We are definitely not in the top here. Mohamed Sanu actually is a top receiver this year. Not the most yards, but the most receptions at 103. Michael Thomas, 98, and Julio Jones at 97. So 2 Falcons in the top 3. It either went to Julio Jones or Mohamed Sanu. Josh Gordon, no longer on the Patriots anymore, I don't think. But he had 96 receptions. Corey Davis having a pretty big year at 14 touchdowns. Definitely not real life, but that's pretty good, especially for Madden. 14 touchdowns for a computer Madden team, that's pretty good. He about had 1,100 yards. Keenan Allen, 1,300 yards, but only those 6 touchdowns. Going through here, I don't know how far down we have to go to find Kelsey at 79 receptions, 871 yards, and those 6 touchdowns. Gonna try to find... He should be down here somewhere. Wow. Antonio Brown only having 72 receptions. I wonder if he got hurt or something in the middle of the year, because that is super low. And I saw JJ Smith-Schuster up there earlier, but I mean, I don't know. Here's Tyreek Hill has 61 receptions, over 1,000 yards, because pretty much everything he does is a touchdown. As you can see here, 61 receptions, 11 touchdowns. Pretty much, if he catches it, he scores, is what I'm basically getting from that. So, super excited for that. We're not going to worry about the blocking. We're not going to worry about defense. I mean, kicking, we're not going to worry about that, or the punting. So, kick return, for some reason, Sammy Watkins is up here. He's not had many kick returns, but he does average the highest amount of yards, so that's why he's at the top. So, good for him. Alright, so next we're going to kind of look at our team stats, see how we did as a team. Offensively, we were top, 3? Yeah, top 3 at 59-83, so that's good. Super excited about that. We definitely played offense, but what I'm most excited about to see what we did on defense, and we were the best defense overall. We only allowed 4,500 yards, 3,400 passing, and 1,100 rushing, only giving up 245 points, sacking the quarterback 52 times, 7 fumbles, 22 interceptions. So we lead the interceptions at 22. We are close on the fumbles with 7. We had the most sacks. We had the lowest points given up, the lowest amount of rushing yards, the lowest amount of passing yards, and the lowest amount total. So honestly, I love defense this year. Defense was a lot of fun to play with this team, and I think honestly the defense is going to allow us to make it deep in the playoffs. I'm really going to have to trust our defense to make plays, to get those turnovers. As you can see here, 29 turnovers is a lot, 52 sacks. We got to trust our defense to take care of the job. I know our offense will get there, but the defense is definitely going to be what wins us games. So that is that. Going over the yearly awards, we have Drew Brees winning the MVP for the NFL, and his coach, Sean Payton, winning it for Coach of the Year. Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever. He won it. Good for him. Not mad at that. AFC Offensive Player of the Year is going to be Tom Brady. Marcus Mariota is actually up there. Deshaun Watson, I thought, would actually win it. But I understand how Tom Brady won it because he's Tom Brady. That's Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. The NFC side is Ezekiel Elliott. Not surprised there. He had a great year. Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC is going to be Cameron Jordan from the Saints. Saints were pretty good. Also, the AFC Defensive Player of the Year is going to be C.J. Mosley. Von Miller second. Ragland actually made the list at number 7. Super surprised about that. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Sam Darnold for the AFC. For the NFC is going to be Saquon Barkley. Good for him. He deserves it. Defensive Rookie of the Year is going to be Fred Warner for the 49ers. And for the AFC, it's going to be Denzel Ward. Huge rookie year for him. So, going over the NFL best. Jiminy Christmas. I guess I can't do that. Best quarterback of the AFC is going to be Tom Brady. Best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Best wide receiver, Corey Davis. Good for him. Deserved. Best offensive lineman, Ronnie Hudson. Defensive lineman, Jabal Sheard. Good for him. Surprised Bosa didn't win it. He did get second. Von Miller is going to win the linebacker award. D-back is going to be Colvin. The kicker is going to be Fairbairn. And going to the NFC, for the best quarterback is going to be Drew Brees. Not a surprise there. Ezekiel Elliott, not a surprise. Doug Baldwin winning the wide receiver of the year for the Seahawks. Good for him. Best offensive lineman is going to be David Bakatari, I think is his name, from the Packers. Cameron Jordan winning the defensive linebacker. Fred Warner winning the linebacker award. Best D-back this year for the NFC is going to be Patrick Peterson. Best kicker, Matt Prater from the Lions. So congrats to Gold Glover for winning the kicker of the NFC. And I think that's going to do it. I think next week is going to be coming out on Sunday. So keep that in mind when watching this video to have your votes casted in my video for the AFC. Make sure that you are picking who you think is going to win for the AFC. In my video, comment that down below. Tell me whether you think the Colts or the Browns are going to win, or the Titans or the Patriots are going to win. And this resets every week. So next week, you will get another vote for the season divisional. Once we know the teams that are going to be in there, you guys can vote that down below and let us know who you think is going to win. Each round is 1 more point. So this round, you're going to get 1 point. Next round, the divisional, you'll get 2. And the conference, you'll get 3 points. So keep that in mind when voting. Make sure you vote on my channel for the AFC and Gold Glover's channel for the NFC. His video will be posted below. It will also be posted in the card, so you can select that. Make sure you go and vote, because if you win, you get to kind of tell us what you think we should do with our teams, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Thank you guys so much for sticking out this video. I know it was a long one. I know it was just me talking. So thank you for sticking around. If you did stick around, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't stick around, then you'll never hear this. So anyway, hit that like button, hit that red subscribe button. I'm getting really close to where I want to be right now. I'm over 250 subs, so it's super exciting. I'm glad we hit that, and thank you guys for all the support. If you have not hit that red subscribe button, you know, why not? Just give it a little tick and see if you enjoy the rest of my videos as well. Till next time, Slacker out.